Hi, folks. It's me again, Xerxes Cretaceous from Huggington. And I'm here to ease us into Ease 1. There we go. Just making my assorted social media posts. Yes, no E's. There's no E in Yeez, somehow. I don't know why not. But yeah, I have, it was honestly a toss-up between this one and Ys Origins, and I decided to play this because I think Ys Origins is hard as hell. At least that's, my take on it. Ys Origins will get played, of course. I'm looking to play all the Ys games eventually. But for now, I think this is the way to go. The timer hasn't started. Of course it hasn't. I never do anything quite correctly. Let's set that to 4 minutes. There we go. That'll work. Even if it's not actually 4 minutes, we'll just say it's 4 minutes. And yeah, the Zwei 2 soundtrack. Still fucking amazing. Still a personal favorite. I think the Zwei soundtrack may actually be one of my favorite Falcom soundtracks. And that is a lot of music they've done. Good stuff. But yeah, I was running a couple of tests with Ys Origins, and two things stopped it from being the game I played tonight. One is that I remember the game being blisteringly hard, and the other is that it's a little embarrassing, but the opening cutscene, which was unskippable, was long enough that I lost patience waiting to do gameplay tests. So I just scrapped it and went with Ys 1. We will get to Origins someday, I'm sure. It's different when I'm actually doing something. When I'm just waiting to do recording tests, though, it's a real pain in the ass to have to wait that long. I'm excited, though. Like, this is a series that means a lot to me, and I like the first game a lot. And I kind of wish people were making more games with a bump system combat. And the good news is that there are people making more games with bump system combat. The developers of Anodyne, for example, are doing a game with that. And that gets me kind of hyped, because I want to try out a modern take on the bump system. Nowadays, Ys is its own thing. It's got, standard action RPG combat, but they use this system in like 2, maybe 3 games, and never again. And I think that's a shame. So, of course, I am playing a remake here. So, it's not like I'm getting the original intent of the bump system. This is a refined version for Ys 1 and 2 Chronicles. But we'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. I'm paranoid. I'm double checking all of my stuff. I'm just making sure that the mic is unmuted. There's no complications. Fun fact, I will not be trying for, like, every achievement or accomplishment on this run. That's because... Okay, I'm just gonna... That's because I only have 4 achievements that I haven't accomplished everything in. Those 4 achievements are complete Ys 1 on Nightmare difficulty, which I will not do because Nightmare difficulty is bullshit. Bump Master, complete the Ys 1 time attack. Master every achievement in Ys 1, and unlock all details for all non-boss bestiary entries, which I have 179 out of 184. I somehow missed one monster, and that murdered me forever. I'm dead now. Thank you. Goodbye. Let's go over here. Bring down the chat box. I might have to expand or shrink the chat box. I'm not sure. We'll see once the game starts. Get this up and running. Play. Eve uses a slightly non-standard, size. Alright, one moment, I have to nudge my internal volume down. There is... Where is my volume control? There we go, okay. Let me just expand the chat box out a little bit. It's... Okay, and now we can bring you guys back up some... no, please do not click the... My mouse is starting to release buttons a little early. It's not holding clicks like it used to, and that is bothersome. Okay. That should be fine. Welcome to Ancient Eve, Vanished, Omen. Ys Chronicles Plus. Here's the time attack. There are several versions of the soundtrack. There's this lovely, complete version. There's the original PC-88 music. And there's the Chronicles proper. We're gonna leave it on Chronicles for just a couple minutes. Actually, I'm gonna... We're gonna leave it on Chronicles for the opening. Which... One moment, please. No, that's wrong. Exciting interface fiddling. Just listen to the music while I... Oh god, no, that's wrong. Please enjoy the music while I try to get the layout correct, as I thought I had before the stream. There we go. So let's watch the intro. This just affects the art style that we see. I like the complete art style. We're gonna play on normal, because it's normal. We are normal people, I'm sure. The light and darkness. The disturbed and chaotic era. Time before Adol wrecks his first hit. Negative 2 seconds before gameplay. Music drowned me out? Yeah, that makes sense. Time before Adol wrecks his first ship. About negative 2 minutes before gameplay. Now, there are many versions of that opening cutscene. I'll probably show some of them later. One of them, I think in particular, for the TurboGrafx 16, is, I think, the best version of the Ys intro. But, right now, we finally got some gameplay. Ah, good, you're awake. Don't strain yourself now, your body is covered in bruises. Bruises, yeah, because he's Bluto. So, you still hurting anywhere? Adol checked himself over. There was some pain, but nothing debilitating. Get some rest, you're in a clinic at Barbado Point. Hey Dad, is the stranger awake yet? Ah, Slaff, you're early. How did the meeting go? Slaff has a hell of a name. Same as always. No real progress. Well, the patient's only just awoken. Glad to see you back among the living. Ah, yes, what are my manners? My name is Bluto. I own and operate this clinic. This is my son, Slaff. He found you collapsed on the beach and brought you here. We drove off the Rebuli that attacked you. It was a real close call. Adol told Slaff his name and expressed his gratitude. Adol, eh? A good name. Don't recognize you, though. Where are you from? Adol explained that he journeyed from Frumalak to Asteria by boat. My word, you came from overseas! Amazing. You're the first man I know of to get past the storm wall. So, the reason Adol, got in a shipwreck here this first time is supposed to be because the country's surrounded by an impassable storm wall. He has no such excuses in further incidents. Well, alright, there was a sea monster in Ys 8, but... What do you two think you're doing? Uh-oh. Here she comes. Watch out, boy. She'll chew you up. I'll chew you up, Slav, if you keep making comments like that. She will, too. She'll eat him like bubblegum. You don't eat bubblegum. Well, I ate bubblegum when I was younger. Nowadays, I can't be trusted with it. The man's wounded, you know. Shouldn't you leave him be? He needs his rest. That smile, always keeping us in check. You make a good point, my dear. Yeah, okay. I'll stop talking his ear off. Rest up, Adol, but know this. I'm not done with you yet. That's aggressive. Under the clinic's care, Adol recovered quickly. Several days later, we have control. So, the first major thing about the Ys Chronicles release is that you've got free movement as opposed to just 4-way or 8-way directional movement. This makes the bump system a lot easier and a lot harder at the same time somehow. Now, if we want to challenge ourselves, we can turn back to 8-directional movement and have only cardinal directions. I'm good with this, though. And yeah, the music is still... I hate to turn down Ys music. I hate to. I'm so sorry. But the music is still kind of booming. To me, at least. Is this better adjusted for everyone? Like, is it still audible at the same time as... Yeah, the music is extremely hard to balance over. It's still loud, okay. I'm gonna cut it down to about here. And I might cut the sound effects back just a bit. Now, part of why the music is hard to balance is that you've got a couple different soundtracks here. Good morning, Adol. Good morning, Adol. You seem to be in tip-top shape now. Still, you should probably take it easy for a bit, just in case. Well, I saw the walk around town could do you some good. Just don't overexert yourself. For a boy your age who has slept so soundly, you must have quite a story to tell. Adol, the Portside Warehouse has become a home base for the town's militia. Slav should be there. They can answer any questions you might have. Just be careful not to do too much too soon. Listen, Adol, there are monsters outside town, so don't push your luck, okay? Yeah, we have absolutely nothing. We have absolutely fuck all for equipment. Now you notice that when we approach them, we got a nice little pop-up. We can turn the artwork to Chronicles, and you can see the difference immediately. I personally kind of like the complete version, but, it's coin flip. Slav is well on his way to making the town's militia a force to be reckoned with. He's always been one to insist on shouldering everyone else's burdens. A real stubborn one, he never listens to a single word I say. He reminds me of someone else in this room. And is the person who ignores all of your orders in the room with us right now? Adol, I know you're a strapping young lad and all, but please don't overestimate yourself. We don't want you getting hurt again. Well, you seem healthy enough to want to be up and about, but still take care of yourself out there, okay? Lens flare! So, you'll notice we have a notebook. There are 21 people in town. If we get all 21 before we talk to Slav, I believe he gets us a free short sword, which saves us some money. Let's talk around town. Audio balance is good? That's nice. I'm glad. Well now, who might you be? I see. So you're the young man that Dr. Bluto has been looking after. You must have been through a lot. But you're looking very well. That's Bluto for you. Yeah, Bluto is always taking care of stray young men. So yeah, we'll just wander town. Everything looks a little bit sped up. It may be because of the 60 FPS in this. I don't know. 6 months ago, monsters started showing up on the North Road. As a result, I haven't seen my friends in Minia for quite some time. I wonder how they're doing these days. Who knows? These little critters are called Picards. Picards. Jean-Luc Picards. They've been raised as livestock here for generations. Their meat is absolutely delicious, but they're real easy prey for monsters. So we raise them here where nothing can hurt them but us. So here are the first Picards of the series. You may remember keeping one as a pet/livestock back on the island in Ys 8. Adorable little capybara butt patties. I kind of love them. Today is protected by city walls, so it's a safer place to be. Why don't we just save the game real quick? And the town gates are right here. How about we just have a stroll outside? We'll ignore this for now. And, even with no sword, we're doing fine. You notice that Adolf's hit points up there in the top corner regenerate when you're standing still? Just like the previous game that we played. I gotta be real with you, I did not expect to survive this. So we're just gonna reload anyway. We'll go out there when it's actually time for it. Those are great sounds. Things were great 6 months ago. Huge trade ships were coming in constantly and Barbado was flourishing. But these days, all we do is fish, fish, fish. I yearn for the way things were. I believe that this was not Falcom's first game. I don't remember what Falcom's first game was, but they had released, like 3 Dragon Slayer games. They had released a couple of text adventures, etc. They would release Legacy of the Wizard, like a month after this. We're not drowning in remakes of Legacy of the Wizard. We're drowning in remakes of Ys 1, and part of the reason is that the bump system is incredibly satisfying. I believe with the bump system, they wanted to create like a more arcade style of RPG grinding. Like, they wanted it to feel like an arcade game where you could rack up a high score if you just did well enough. Generation 1 of Ys, yeah. Like Pokemon. Since the ships are all grounded, there's no work to be had at the harbor anymore. I'd been hoping to branch out into the silver trade, but that didn't exactly work out either. Bad luck all around. My son and his wife live in Minea. They keep asking me to go live with them, but they must be joking. This is my home. I could never leave here, no matter what the danger. Yeah, ma'am, you leave here and you will get mulched by monsters immediately. Yep, since the ships are all grounded, etc. We don't need to talk to him again. It's locked. Here's the warehouse. We'll go in there in a few minutes. I've been fishing here for as long as I can remember. Since the storm wall appeared, my catch has been consistently bigger than ever. I believe one would call that a mixed blessing. Nice. Slav is working hard to keep the town safe, but in the end he may just be kidding himself. Rather than live in fear of a monster attack, wouldn't it be better for everyone in a Barbado to move to Minea? Hey mister, did you come from the mainland? Isn't the storm wall really neato? I hope it stays forever. If it ever goes away, the girl next door will have to leave with her family. Wow, kid, that's fucked up. You should try to oh. Shit, we can talk more than once to people. However hard we try, we're simply no match for the monsters. If they attack us, we're done for. You should try to talk some sense into that stubborn fool. With mesmerizing hair like yours, maybe he'd listen. This is the first time we get an indication that Adol may be special because of his red hair. This is the town where I was born and raised. It's my home. To even consider leaving this place. But my child's safety is paramount. Perhaps Minea, with its city wall, really is the place to be. Yeah, I don't know, what we're missing, if anything, but I think just talking to people once or twice should be enough. My daddy always talks about leaving Asteria, but why would I leave when I have so many good friends here? I think I'm gonna go play with my friend next door. At one time, Barbado was swimming in traders like my husband, but they all tried to go home and got swallowed up by the storms. I am just grateful to have my family here with me, though. That's enough to keep me happy. I came here because I heard I could make a tidy profit in the local silver trade. Now I just want to go home, damn storm wall! May its stormy prodigy all suffer uncomfortable bloating. You're from the mainland as well, aren't you? What brings you to Asteria? I'm not gonna answer that. Goodbye. Let's see. I think there's a couple people in... Oh my god, dog. We can corner this dog and pet the hell out of it. There's Sniff. You're the one that Slaff rescued, aren't you? Fine red hair like you're certainly a rarity here. You're Adol. Well, it's good to finally meet you. Adol, Adol, I will probably swap back and forth a lot between... Because I'm bad at pronunciation. We watch the surrounding area from here. That way if the demons try to mount an attack, we can see them coming and get ready for it. Alright, I believe that may be everybody in town. We may be missing 2 people. Let's see, I think Sniff would be number 21. There's Fisherman Balato, or Balatro, or whatever his name is. I don't really care. Yeah, we may be missing 1 person. Hell if I know where they are. There's George. We'll just run around town briefly, and if I don't find them, too bad. There's Arcia, friends in militia. Things are great, all we do is fish. Watch out for the blue-haired demons out in the field. Be careless and you'll be dead. You're only human, after all. If you're not sure about your chances for survival, then run away. Run like the wind. Watch out for the blue-headed demons out in the field. Be careless. You'll be dead. Okay, yeah. You're a blue-headed demon, sir. Looks like we had talked to him. Alright, well, let's talk to, I checked a few. Son and his wife. Yeah, alright. Well, I don't see anybody else. So, let's see if Sniff gives us a free... Oh, hello. Before the storm wall appeared, this bar was always packed. I can handle being poor, I just really hate being bored all the time. I can't just sit around. Maybe I could ask Slaff to let me join the... Slaff let me join the militia. Such stunning red hair. You must be Adol, no? Dr. Bluto told me all about you. As you can see, we're on a bit of a break right now. Stormwall's not conducting tourism, after all. Alright, that should be everybody. Yep. We have 21 people. Let's go get our free sword. Yeehaw! Why, if it isn't at all, you okay to be moving around like that? Every time I stopped by, you were sound asleep. You must have been exhausted. I forgot I was doing, like, a Kronk voice for him. So, heard any murmurings overseas about Asteria? I'd love to know what people are saying about us. Adol told Slaff he'd heard the land was cursed. Cursed, huh? That's not really true, but it's also not too far off. Guess we can't count on any support from the outside. If they think we're cursed over here, we've got to take action. Anyway, I don't know a whole lot, but I'll gladly answer any questions I can. Ask away. Alright, alright, well, you be sure to come back sometime. Let's take a quick look at him in complete mode. Yeah, you can, it's kind of like anime versus Western art in a weird way. Tell me about Barbado. Barbado is the only port town in Asteria. Used to just be a small fishing village, no silver was discovered nearby. Then it boomed overnight. But ever since that storm wall showed up, no ships can get in or out. Our exporting days are over. So now it's just a fishing village again for the time being, anyway. At least everyone got some money from all the silver trade while it lasted, I guess. Asteria is a small island country. There are only a few towns here: Barbado, the walled city of Manea, and Zephic village in the mountains. Not long ago, there was also a town called Raston, but it got wiped out by monsters after the mine closed. The place where I found you is called Whitehorn Beach. Mother of pearl pieces wash ashore there. Great place for a stroll, save for the monsters everywhere. What else? Oh yeah, Darm Tower! Asteria's claim to fame, sort of. It just seems to kiss the clouds, doesn't it? On clear days, you can see it all the way from Thrumlock. There are other touristy spots, but they've been infested with monsters ever since the Stormwall showed up. Damn thing, really made life difficult for us. It appeared, let's see, about 6 months or so ago. The first storm started on a night when some trade ships carrying silver set out from Barbado. Buffeted by the storm, the ships were obliterated, washed ashore on Whitehorn Beach the next morning. We first thought it was an isolated incident, but the same fate's been met by every other ship since. That's how the Stormwall got its start, and now we Asterians are pretty much trapped here. Most people would just kinda resign themselves to their fate, but me? I'm too stubborn for that. When the Stormwall appeared, monsters came with it. That's what attacked you that day on the beach. We call that particular species Rayball. Monsters first appeared on the road up to the mountain, but they began attacking the villages soon after. Barbado in particular was hit pretty badly. Manea seemed just as vulnerable, but they got that wall around them, so they're much more secure. Zephic was spared too somehow. Supposedly kept the monsters out with some kind of mystical ball. We had nothing of the sort here, though, so we have to take up arms and defend the town ourselves. You got an iron will, man. You may just be what we need. The Stormwall has claimed so many lives and it needs to stop. I assume you're looking to travel all throughout Asteria, no? That's a really bad idea. You'll get eaten by monsters for sure, no good can come of it. Why not join the town militia instead? You sure got the guts for it. Adol explained that he wanted to confirm Asteria's current state with his own eyes. Yeah, I figured. I know your type. I doubt I can ever change your mind. You're a wild one for sure. Takes nothing short of a miracle to make it through the Stormwall alive. This is my place, I know that, but it's not yours. Now, Destiny's got bigger things in mind for you, definitely. Anyway, when you leave here, go north. Hop, skip, and jump away from Manea. Manea is Asteria's largest city. You're sure to find some useful information there. Oh yeah, take this with you. I always think that the little jingle for the Ys item get reminds me of the Metroid item get jingle. I don't know if I said that during Ys 8, but I should have. Consider it a parting gift. All of us militants carry these. They're small, but they get the job done. I haven't got much in the way of armor, but there's a good shop for that in Manea. Sure to stop by when you can. Take care. If you come across again, drop in. Alright. A small, cheap sword. More useful for daily tasks than for combat. Yeah, I'm sure all the housewives like chop onions with this thing. We're not allowed to go in to the store, so let's hit Manea. And before we leave town, let me have the hiccups. And let me save. The bump system! Ys claim to fame. Adol attacks enemies by running into them. His sword is swung automatically. The success of the attack is determined by its trajectory and the angle of impact. Head-on means you take damage. If it's off-center or on angle, it's success. Enemies can be struck from behind or from the side, although the technique can backfire because the enemy can turn around and face you. So mostly attack from off-center. You can hear the badoomps, where we attack head-on by accident, and the schlunk when we attack at an angle. There is absolutely no reason not to do some grinding here. There's those blue-headed things we were warned about. We attack at the right angle, we just run right through them. But yeah, Adol will take damage if they're facing him, no matter... Well, I guess not. I was pretty sure he'd take damage, but... If I attack at an acute angle, I might fail. Unfortunately, all my angles are acute. And happily, we can heal up very quickly right now. Experience 126. I am... Do we have a next level meter? There are these... I think there's, other pages, other things to this, but I can't switch right now. Anyway, there's a lot of buttons. Experience 174. Hold on, is that going up or down? Ow. Yeah, you notice that was 5 hit points. So if we get hit just 4 times, we're dead. Okay, that is counting down to our next level. Ow. I do think it's a good idea to get at least 1 level before you move on. Then again, let's see where Manea is. And in the background, you may be able to hear the music. There are a number of different mixes of this particular tune. I love them all, honestly. But you asked me to pick the best version of the Ys 1 soundtrack. It's like asking me to pick Kids. Yeah, whoever talked to me last is the best. Also, I love that these graphics are making no bones about the fact that we're just blasting enemies into chunks. I often refer to Ys as Zelda on fast forward. And I mean... You have Adol just sprinting through monsters so hard they blow apart. I have to love the bump system. Ow. But yeah, let's just head north. We do need the armor. I'll leave it. Right, wrong way. What's this sign say? Manea Gate, just ahead. Welcome to Manea. Before the monsters showed up, we used to always play under the huge tree in the plains. We can't do that now. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. That sucks, kid. Oh, ho, ho! Something you need? Red hair is rare around here. You're not from these parts, are you? I am from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the storm wall. I think I can get you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. Or we can use Chronicles look, which is even less trustworthy somehow. Look at that fucking bowl cut. Look at this loser. We can buy a sapphire ring. Buy a mirror. Freeze monster in time, but it's delicate. Use it too often and it'll shatter. Or we could just not buy any of these things. Because we still need armor. You probably weren't aware, being an outsider and all, but this place has been crawling with thieves. And thieves are no good for business at all. Even before the storm wall, I had run into them. Gold vases, silver armor, expensive stuff, you know? It's extremely annoying. I hope they catch the bastards who took them and hang them out to dry. Alright, is there another store around here? Since the monsters started showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. My mother lives by herself in Barbado. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's so much safer inside the city walls. She won't listen. My grandpa often tells me Asterian fairy tales. My favorite one is the one about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. Yeah, kid, that would be my favorite too. Hey, it's a fortune teller. Oh my, it's you. You're not from Asteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You are the one whom I've been seeking. Please, get your equipment in order, then return here at once. I must beg a favor of you. And then, of course, there's the complete version of Sarah, who is much closer to the camera. Please purchase and equip a sword, armor, and shield, then return to this house. On a day like this, when the weather is good, you can see Darm Tower clear as anything from the town ramparts. It's amazing that our ancestors were able to build a tower that stretches up beyond the clouds. Ah, welcome! I've got some very good swords here. Same kinds the militia members use. But I've also got even better swords for real combat. Why not take a peek? We could buy a weapon instead of... Regrettably, the Tawar is from the Far East, and the storm walls made restocking most difficult. My shipment washed ashore, I hear, but it's still being cataloged, so there may be delays. My apologies. The long sword is well suited to combat, befitting a true swordsman. Workmanship is top class. I mean, we could grind out buying a long sword and then have to grind out armor and a shield. This would take approximately forever. Ah, welcome. So here's, Complete Dios, here's Chronicles Dios. Ah, welcome! He's just cuddling his armor. Offense is a great luxury, but defense is an absolute necessity. As such, proper armor is vital. They say the best defense is the good old sense. But if the situation gets ugly, offense won't matter one bit. We can buy some chainmail, easy to move around in, well ventilated to not slow cook the owner. We can buy plate mail, made of numerous interlocking metal plates, heavy, but offers unparalleled defense. That's 2,000 gold. You're obviously not supposed to. The metal shield is made with leather wired into the frame. It's light, checks splendidly. It's 2,000 gold. This will be nothing in a little while. Don't worry too much about it. So, a wooden shield, 700 gold. I think we ought to go compare the, compare the damage we take. The silver economy caused mass inflation in gold. I could see it. That would make sense. Check just outside town. Ah, yes, Crimley. Indeed, this tune. Yeah, I would say that the defensive upgrade was extremely worth it. We're now only taking 1 damage from these dudes. As opposed to like 13 without anything equipped. So we can very quickly just fucking destroy these guys. This is where I tend to get a level. It shouldn't take long. I think we can even move on to, try and find that tree that they were talking about. That wasn't it. But let's go sprint around for a little bit and see if we can find, hey, the Pickard. They explode just as well as everything else. But yeah, let's roam a little bit. As long as we have the defense too. I just really love how the enemies all explode violently when you slash through them. To Rust and Mine. We're not going there yet. But exploring a little is nice. Ow. East is Zeppic Village, 3 Crimley. Northwest, Rust and Mine, 500 melee. Millier. Crossing the bridge naturally gives us harder enemies. That's how it used to work in old RPGs. So if we head over here, we do take some damage from them, but they are manageable. Like, if we just bounce off the dogs, or wolves, or bone wolves, or whatever you want to call them. I'm sorry, I am completely lost in grinding. It's just so fun in this game. And we'll have to do it eventually. Ys is, perhaps ironically, not an easy game. One thing I want to see if I can find is, where did Adol wash up? You do eventually develop a kind of sense about where is best to hit each enemy. What angle should you hit them from? On those guys, it's kind of like the side of their sprite when they're turned. And we are almost there. Ow. It can go very wrong very fast, though, particularly against strong enemies. Level up. And we're now one-shotting these guys. So much in... the Rata tree. There's nothing to find here yet, but we should remember where this is for later. I am not going to remember where this is. We're now one-shotting these as well. It's locked. Damn. So much in Ys can change in a single level. Power level wise. I may have to look up what level you're supposed to be for every boss, because, yeah, as Silver's saying, one level can be the difference between you can't damage this boss and you can defeat this boss. Bestiary potion has been obtained. Note that's bestiary, okay? That should mean that we can, what the fuck is the S button on the... Anyway, now we can see, what animals, what monsters we've been fighting. We see that Adol was cornered on the beach by those dogs, for example. The more of them that we kill, the more the entries fill out. Which means, you have to really commit some heavy genocide when monsters are limited in order to see everything about them. Does it show how many you have to... No, it doesn't. Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get back home. Welcome to Popular Indie Game. Cave Story? This must be the... Oh. Oh, right. Rostin Mine. I don't think we ever found the beach that Adol washed up on. It may be down south a ways. No, I don't think we're gonna find that beach. So, let's go back to town. Talk to Sarah the fortune teller. I may be way off base here, actually. I got so caught up in grinding that I forgot what we were doing, actually, in the plot. Already, so, you know... Welcome to the rest of the game, folks. South is Manea, okay. Yeah, look, before Eats, you had basically, Dragon Slayer from Falcom and Highlight. And if you compare the speed of Highlight to the speed of Ease 1, even back on the, like, MSX, you will see a marked difference. And actually, I do want to go south and see if I can find the beach. So, pardon me for another delay, but... Oh no, we did find the beach. It was, at the base of town. We should be fine. Never mind. But yeah, when I think of Ease 1 and 2, I think of just Falcom's amazing music, mostly by Yuzo Koshiro. And, just mindlessly grinding. You can play this game with one hand, because there's no sword swing button. You can just run around. Let's see, my father's the mayor of Epic Village to the north. Lately he's been a little preoccupied with something, though. Last time I saw him, he was all like, "The villagers mustn't hear of this." Please, if you go to Epic Village, would you talk to him for me? You must not go to the mine. The monsters there are extremely powerful. You will be killed for certain. It's fortunate for us they never venture outside. Word is they can't stand daylight. I saw Pim pick a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that, he went straight to its door and put it on the shelf. What kind of lowlife would just sell something he finds like that? Isn't our town's fortune teller super duper beautiful? On the other side of the northern path, there's a huge bowl-shaped crater known as Bagu but Dead. Why do they want the certain so bad? There are certain reasons. Seems to be where the thieves are coming from. Guess they made their hideout there. I am Rhea, a poet and troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen, and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. That's Rhea. Here's Rhea in the other art style. Up until now, I've been traveling in search of that perfect melody. I play ancient songs lost to the sands of time, dug from the depths of Asteria's long-forgotten past. Without my silver harmonica, I can play nary a single note. As you can see, they look extremely similar. He's just asking if we can find her harmonica. What's in here? It's the wall, where we do in fact have a great view of Darm Tower. That Darm Tower. And there's just a brick wall over here. My big brother was a miner. You're a miner too, kid. But then he got attacked by a monster in one of the tunnels and barely made it out alive. He tried to fight back using his pickaxe, but it didn't work too well. Still, he made it, and that's what really counts. Excuse me, sir! Stand aside, please. There are patients to be seen. Hey, I'm Dr. Klaus. Not long ago, I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real particular pale blue glow to it. Maybe I was just seeing things, I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way. Hello, how may I help you? It's been quite busy in here ever since the monster started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Klaus went to make a house call at Epic Village, since they have no medical staff or facility there. This potion is made from the red digitalis plant that grows on the mountain. It can heal any injury. It's only 300 gold. Will you buy it? I believe this refills our health if we die, which is handy. So I'm willing to tap into my savings for this. Here you go, use it well. We can hold exactly one healing potion at a time, if I recall correctly. It may be auto-use, it may not be. I actually do not remember. So, that'll be exciting to find out. You know that harmonica-playing poet girl hangs around up on the ramparts? She's real pretty. And that song of hers is also real pretty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while, though. Just looking at her is a real feast for my eyes. My ears are getting starved. Ah. Man, this is good stuff. Welcome. Oh my, a stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Manea is a safe haven from the monsters. You have nothing to worry about here. Ah, new face. From whence did you come, sir? Barbado, you say? Ah, you're the lad who crossed the storm wall, then. I heard about you from members of the Barbado militia when they came here on their rounds. Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. Lately, there have been a lot of break-ins. I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. And I think we can get a look at the trio in this mode, where they don't look any less suspicious. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Do you have a drink with me? Ain't learned much about the crooks, but I did find that long ago there were rhoda trees in Asteria. Never heard of a rhoda tree before? Its seeds are said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one just once before I die. I don't suppose you've come across any, have you? Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I'd purchased from a gift for my wife. Without it, I feel I can't even face her. Damn old thieves, no wager that they're doing. Alright, Have you visited the fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good. If you're ever in need of advice or guidance, she can always set you on the right path. I'm Asteria's foremost tour guide. Or at least I used to be. That blasted storm wall and all the monsters that drew me right out of business. There was once an odd old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the storm wall. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating Darm Tower. I hope he's okay. I used to work in the silver mines, but 6 months ago the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those damn dumb monsters. I got nothing to do but drink up and out. I'll kill them. I'll mutilate them, chop them to bits. I'll be like this. Bam. Strunk. Yeah, I know. They'd be the ones doing all that stuff. So, my next goal is to go back to the Rodea tree and see if I'm allowed to have the seeds. And also grind up to 1,000 money. Guys, I'm so sorry for this. But we're doing the side quests. Yeah, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to clip Ashton. I'm gonna have to go back and do that later. Oh well. Ow. My butt. I guess one thing that I can say you folks are lucky about is that instead of somebody who hates grinding, you have me. I love grinding, I love grindy games, and I love running around like a goddamn ninny. So you will never hear me complain if the game is like, yo, you gotta go be another level for this. I'll be like, yeah! Lovely! Woo! That said, I have forgotten where that tree is. So, that's a shame. I actually feel like when the games got long... Oh, here it is. Spent 350 hours to... Okay, I have to admit, Saria, you may be, like, a fringe outlier even in my book there. I would definitely have used the rare candies. But I understand where you are coming from. I lost the tree again, and it was right here. It was right... There it is. Yeah, there's two different versions. It's nice. Yeah, in-game hour. That makes sense. Oh, 250 in-game. Okay. You use the hyperbolic time chamber. But yeah, I gotta find those, like, terrifying demon dogs again, because... Well, you know, we could just duck into the mine and see how hard it is. How hard could it be in there? And I bet we'd get some good money. Oh my, we got one shot. Yeah, you get one shot by these guys. And I'm not sure we're actually hurting them. Okay. One slip up and we die. It's not worth it for the money, even if the money is good. But I want to get that ring and get that side quest taken care of as soon as possible. And now you see what I mean about levels being a major thing in this game. I'm gonna come back when we go up a level. And we'll see if I can hurt them. We'll see how it goes. We tried to use the hyperbolic timetable. It was at least like 8 billion years long. Yeah, I don't know how Goku does it. Actually, from what I recall, Goku doesn't really do it. I think he just sets his kids in the chamber and fucks off to go have a meal with Chi-Chi or something. I don't know, it's been a while since I watched any Dragon Ball. Hello, Celine. I am literally playing with one hand while I drink with the other. This is such a fantastic game. All Adol needs is, like, a joystick. That's it. You can really feel that this game was originally developed for, like, the MSX, which didn't have... Training just means grinding. Yeah, it's weird, because there are a lot of Dragon Ball Z, or Dragon Ball, actual RPGs from back in the day. Right, this one's locked. And none of them are that great, if I recall. We're coming up close on, 1,000 gold. Alright, and that is 1,000 gold. Let's get back to town if I can remember where town is. I do not remember where town is. I have completely forgotten. Yeah, I don't think, Dragon Ball kind of invented power levels and then discarded them in a way. Well, you know, I say they invented power levels. I shouldn't say they invented measuring power levels. I don't know the complete history of shonen anime. Or shonen manga. For all I know, it was in, like, fucking Saint Seiya or something. But I'm not Brazilian, so I've never seen Saint Seiya. It is on the list, yes. Alright, let's go back and talk to Sarah. No, let's go back to... get this ring. From the most trustworthy man alive. You're proud. Okay, yeah, the thieves. Buy the sapphire ring. Wouldn't this sapphire be great to give your girlfriend? I bet she'd be thrilled. Alright. We have to figure out who needs this, though. I don't remember who needs it. All the children are prohibited from leaving. No, it's fine, it's fine. People exploding into chunks is just, you know... it's a normal day around here. We're very fortunate to have Dr. Klaus in our city. His potions really hit the spot. Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. I saw this really sculpted, scrumptious-looking man the other day. Real debonair, too, with his black cape. When he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. You're not too bad yourself, actually, but you might be a little young for what I have in mind. How old is Adol canonically at this time? One moment, please. Adol is 17 years old at this time. Just checking. The entire Eve series, to date, by the way, takes place between Adol being 17 years old and 24 years old. It is said that he died at the age of 63. So, they got plenty of room for expansion, is what I'm saying. Uh-huh. Oh, Darm Tower. Ever since the silver mine on the mountain was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods, but with the storm wall and all. So, Silver, you're right. The economy has crashed because of the silver mine. My mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home, and they look so sad about it. We used to live in Raston Village until the monsters razed it to the ground, anyway. Hold on, I gotta find who needs this sapphire ring. I'm gonna actually look that up. Somebody does. Blah, 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 blah. Go to the bar. Right, the bar. You can also apparently do some haggling to lower the price of the ring. I don't really see a reason to. I mean, it was just a difference of 100 gold. 100 gold isn't worth worrying over to me. There's Sarah's place. We need the bar. Here it is. Asteria's Foremost Tour Guide. Fortune Teller's house. Right, it's this eye patch dude. You found my ring at the pawn shop, and you bought it back. Thank you so much. Now I can actually face my wife again. I can't offer you much in return, but you have no idea what this means to me, so please take this. 1,500 gold. We are now most of the way to a new sword, or new armor. And you know, something just hit me. I just remembered something else we can do, I think. What we do is we leave town and, we hit the bridge. And then we head over this bridge. No. But you see that treasure chest over there? That's our destination. I just gotta remember where it is. Or how to get there. I think we head over here and then south. Level up! Excellent, now we can go back in the mine and I can show you some stuff. And I can show you, like, how much difference a level makes. But we're looking for hole in the wall here. Oh, no? Hello, Jades. Hope you're doing well. Oh no, it's that chest, the one that's locked. Damn. Yeah, if this were not locked, in other versions of the game, that chest is not locked. And you can sell what's in it for, I think, 1,000 or so gold. So... But this version's locked, so I guess not. I've played a lot of versions of Ys. I might be wrong. Head south. Continue heading south until you see a tree next to... Whoops. Yeah, I'm looking up a guide now for this thing I'm thinking of. Head south until you see a tree next to a pond. Well... I do not, at this moment, see a tree next to a pond. I see the Rodea tree. I may be on the wrong screen right now. Oh yeah, I'm definitely good. I am playing a game I love. Yeah, tree next to a pond. And there should be something near to here. Over here? Here it is. Something sparkling at the bottom of the pond. A golden vase. Alright. Let's get back to town. By the time we get back to town, we should be pretty close to 2,000 gold. So hello Jade, welcome to Ys 1, a game that has been remade many times over. I'm playing what is at this time, the latest remake. It's been released on basically every system in the entire universe. And it features the bump system, which just lets you charge straight into enemies to make them explode into bits. That's right, I wanted to check out the mine and see if I still get one shot. So... Oh, this is the first... You missed a lot of Ys 8 stuff that I did in the past. That's fine, honestly. Every Ys game is self-contained, but I may make a lot of references and callbacks to that. Yeah, I gotta find... Where is the mine again? Here it is. Alright, let's drop a quick save. Let's see if I still get one shot by these bastards. Yep. Just checking. They're nasty. Anyway, back down south. Swing around to the pawn shop. Now, this is what this guy looks like in this art style. I just want to show you that in the other art style, which is swappable by going here, because this game has had a lot of re-releases, he looks even less trustworthy. So, golden vase. Where did you get this vase? It was in the pond, probably there for a reason. Still, I'm extremely grateful you found it. So if we keep doing this, eventually... he'll bump his price up. You drive a hard bargain, I'll buy it for 2,200 gold. I think that might be, as high as he'll go, so whatever. Anyway, that gives us enough money to get out in a better sword, in a better armor and shield, or a better sword and armor. I, for one, am taking, I think, the plate mail. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the sword. I like to upgrade my shield last. Buy the long sword. There we go. Thank you! Always remember to equip your upgrades. 85 strength is nice. An extra 10 defense is nice. I like the art on these. I believe there is different art in the complete. No? Alright, just checking. And now we can go back to Sarah. Swordsman, thank you for returning. Tell me, are you familiar with the Books of Ys? Ys was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the Books of Ys. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words. But the 6 books detail the reason for Ys' fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that one of the books is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? You will? Ah, Swordsman. You are truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you so very, very much. Please take this with you. It will show you the way within the shrine. We got a crystal! I believe this might have been before Final Fantasy, so, First, please visit Jebba in the village of Zepik. She is my aunt. She knows a great deal about the history of Ys. I am certain she will be of aid to you. Zepik village is to the northeast, just outside Minea. You'll pass through it on the way to the shrine. Alright! We have our goal! We're rolling out northeast. The art is nostalgic, and it is. There have been so many versions of this game, and one that I kind of want to play if I ever get the chance is the TurboGrafx 16 version. I would love to play that. I'll play Ys again, just to show that off. Like, this is not the last time you will see Ys 1 on this channel. Trust me. Ys is eternal, and so is my love for the game. I'm not an hour and a half into this version, and I'm already declaring that I want to play a different version. So, you know. Let's just head on up there. I think we do have to go north. I keep seeing very few TurboGrafx games. It's hard to emulate. Like, I think, BizHawk does PG-16 emulation, but I've never actually used BizHawk. Zepik Village, or as it says in the subtitle there, Beppis Village. Ys is a series that makes me want to play more Ys games. It's like fucking popcorn. Out of the blue, the Thieves' Den was established next to Darm Tower. I hear it was built there to block up the entrance. Not that I mind having thieves between me and that accursed tower, but why? Why would they set up in such a place? We're looking for a specific grandma, and that wasn't it. So, we're on a grandma quest. When I woke up this morning, my husband, Luto, was gone. He was probably sleepwalking again. Where on earth could he be this time? Luto's disappeared again. He can be so thoughtless sometimes. His lovely wife is quite worried about him. Wish I had a cute girlfriend who'd worry about me if I suddenly vanished. That sucks, man. Bye. Dragon egg? Yeah. The mayor is acting quite suspect. He keeps wandering around the village, muttering something under his breath. Something about giving the thieves everything he owns and hoping that's enough. What is that all about? Silver, you should have an absolute fucking shit ton of points. Can you make that like a formal Whoop. Did I bump something? Okay. Can you make that like a formal suggest a game? I'm gonna note it down here. I'm asking you to spend your points selfishly, but you know. Dragon egg. There we go. Thank you. Because I'd probably forget if I hadn't just written it down. Yeah, your husband's gone. Too bad. Hey, bump of chicken. If you don't get that, watch more anime. A strange old woman named Jebba lives in this village. When I was young, she told me all about the history of Asteria. Long ago, this was a bigger, lovelier country, ruled by 2 goddesses. Back in my mining days, I once came across an old chamber filled with light, and therein I saw the most beautiful statue of 2 goddesses. Felt sacred, like I was looking on the guardian spirits of the mine. Since then, we miners have been praying every day. One day, one of the goddess statues just disappeared without a trace. We all took that to be an omen, but what does it mean? Sarah's crystal. I see, so you're the swordsman Sarah has been seeking all this time. You intend to find the Books of Ys within the shrine, do you? I believe you'll be needing this key then. The ruins atop the mountain were once known as Solomon's Shrine. Solomon's Shrine has my favorite soundtrack in the entire Ys series, I think. I'm looking forward to blaring that at you. If one of the Books of Ys is there, it will no doubt be somewhere in the shrine's lower levels. The entrance to the lower levels is well hidden, but that crystal will show you the way. Virtually anything may await you in there, however. Make sure you're well prepared before you go. That is saying a lot. If you've been paying attention during free rolls and whatnot, you've probably heard it already. So let's see how these enemies... Okay. We're making 25 gold a pop off these guys. We could probably, Oh, it does take itself seriously. Like, this is a fun game, but it does take itself seriously. It is from the 80s, originally. So, it has that sort of 80s Western fantasy anime. This is not the music of Solomon Shrine. This is just a shrine. Oh yeah, that's a teleporter. I'll point out that the Solomon music when we get to hear it. Here's the Thieves' Den. I don't think we're supposed to be here yet. The chest is empty. The chest is empty. You're either brave or stupid, kid. Why you come here? Don't tell me you actually came here to hunt us down all by yourself. What do you mean we're rampaging through the city stealing everyone's silver? That's some kind of joke? You've got it all wrong, kid. Believe it or not, there really is honor among thieves. We only steal from those who make their money by the blood and sweat of honest workers. If it's stolen silver you have to look around you. Not a trace of it here. All of ours was stolen too. If we ever find the culprit, he's gonna pay dearly. You can be sure of that. Yeah, alright. They're the Thieves Guild, but they're the Honorable Thieves Guild. I don't think we go through that passage yet. I'm almost 90% positive that we don't. Let's go through anyway and see if there's anything in there. Yeah, Adol pushed against the door, but it did not budge. Nor did there seem to be any keyhole. I think the proper Shrine of Solomon is not going to be visited today. I remember that being a more endgame area. So that'll be a bit later. But let's go in this shrine. Nothing down here. Go ahead and explore a little bit, see if there's any monsters in this shrine. Locked. We didn't need a key to get in here. And that kind of contradicts what that old lady said. Now, I have had us on the... Oh, a ruby. I've had us on this version of the soundtrack. There are others. This is the very slightly more orchestrated version. Like a step above the PC-88 original. And I don't see anything in here, actually. So, yeah, we got the ruby. Yeah, there is a version of the Eve soundtrack for everybody. This isn't the only one. Oh. Anyway, this is some very early work by Yuzo Koshiro. And someone else, I can't remember who. Alright, is this what we were sent up there to get? The ruins atop the mountain were once known as Solomon's Shrine. If one of the Books of Eve is there, no doubt be somewhere in the shrine's lower level. The entrance to the lower level is well hidden, but that crystal will show you the way. Virtually anything may await you in there, however. Make certain you're well prepared before you go. Alright, that crystal will show you the way. I've equipped the crystal. Yeah, that's the only problem, is that sometimes you turn around and leave. And I'll use the shrine key. Now, wait a minute here. Okay, no, this door did exist before. I was just stupid. And lost. Our first boss! I should have saved. Shit. Bosses in Ys are sort of a proto-bullet hell. And notice that you can't recover health while you're, What I'm gonna do is wait up here at the top of the screen. And hope that he comes up here. No, he's not gonna. I'm gonna wait down here. Wait down here. Come up the center at him. Ah! Bump system! I should have saved. I should have saved. I fucked up. I fucked up. We saved back here on the mountain path. That's okay. So what can we do? We can grind it out. We can get enough money to buy a larger shield and hope that helps. I'm gonna make one more shot at it. Actually, how much experience are we getting from these blue dudes? 295, 287. It's not bad. We could stand another level. But I don't know if we need another level. Getting them through the flames looks rough. It does. It is. Ys pioneered not only action RPGs to some degree, but also bullet hell. There's a later boss that I swear to... The end boss of Ys 2, I swear, is basically luck-based. It's all whether or not you fall through, like, the floor that disintegrates beneath you before you have enough time to kill the boss. I swear it is actually genuinely luck-based. But that may just be that I suck. Because, make no bones about it, I suck at Ys. I'm saying that, like, right now, out loud. I do suck at Ys. The reason that I, am not playing E's origins, in fact, is because it was somewhat too hard for me, as I recall. I got absolutely pasted. Alright. Let's save our game. Try this boss again. Now... just move quickly and concisely. And walk directly into the fire. Straight up damage. Yeah. You've mentioned that Lagoon boss before, and every time you do, I'm like, God. I should play that game. Oh, God. Alright, let's stick to the original plan. Move quickly, concisely. I think there is enough room to stand between these, but only just barely. Yeah, you act like that boss was a personal betrayal of every value you hold. Alright, you know what? I think we are gonna grind it out. We are gonna grind out the money for a larger shield. I believe that will help. Now, notice I said that I believe that will help. Will it actually help? I don't know. But it beats throwing ourselves at the problem over and over again, hoping to get the same result. No one would just design a game like that? Absolutely. Sometimes strategy goes out the window. Sometimes it's just a DPS race. Are you Deepson good? Yes, no. And the answer may not always be yes. Eve shows a lot of that. A lot of Falcom's early work, actually, has a lot of trial and error in it. Legacy of the Wizard, for example, as I mentioned, came out a month after Eve 1. And Legacy of the Wizard is about... you have 4 protagonists. Can you guess which way you're supposed to go in this maze? If you're using the wrong protagonist and you guess wrong, you lose. But it's really about mapping the maze. But there is that element of trial and error. You have to learn what you do, sort of thing. And like I said at the start of the stream, nobody is, we are not swimming in remakes of Legacy of the Wizard. Nobody has remade that game a billion times. Legacy of the Wizard, thank you, yes. Honestly... hold on, I am putting that on the list, but... I want to say up front, if it's a Falcom game, it is probably on the list. Like... will I be sitting here with a video guide from You Can Beat Video Games to play Legacy of the Wizard? Abso-fucking-lutely. Because Legacy of the Wizard is a bullshit trial and error fest. Will I be playing it anyway? Oh yeah. We got the money for that shield now. Let's head back to town. Oh, you've met Gobin, have you? I told you he wasn't your average run-of-the-mill thief, didn't I? There have been robberies left and right these days, but I just don't believe Goban is to blame. Okay, sir, I don't care. Alright, back to town. Oh, there is a clip from Falcom Academy where Adol, like, shoulder tackles the boss of this game while yelling, "Bump system!" And it is one of my most beloved treasures, and unfortunately, is it on the Steam page? Hold on. Give me the Steam page for Ys Chronicles, come on. Pop Team Epic parodied it, that's great. Ys Chronicles. Yeah, here we go. Give me the media page, come on. I want to link this thing, because I think it's funny as fuck. Unfortunately, this isn't animated, but... I just love this image of Adol bullying poor Darkfact. Anyway. When I imagine the bump system in my head, that is what I imagine. Adol just sliding sideways and whamming into somebody. To those of you watching on YouTube, I hope you can read that link. A year and a half later, it dawns on you a bump system. Yeah, you bump into people. It is the bumpy... this bumpy system, yeah. Where is the store in this town again? Down here. Shield. The middle shield. It's mid. Alright, we have a new shield, we have a new, another level. Let's go back up to the shrine. Bumper cars, but everyone and everything is a car. Indeed. Adol Caristian. Lady of the Wizard has 3 phrases. Once you pick someone at random, go into the maze and die. 2, you pick Pachi, go into the maze, realize you're invincible and Pachi's the best, what do? 3, you stop getting lost, learn how to play, learn what the items do and what the objective is, and which people need for which section, and complete the game. Yeah, see... If I use a guide for Legacy of the Wizard, I can jump straight to step 3. Or you guys can, like, taunt me into playing it with no guide whatsoever. And we take, like, 30 years of Legacy of the Wizard. And, I mean, I could try to no-guide clear Legacy of the Wizard, but... at what cost? At what cost? Blah. Sometimes you have to play as people. I don't care. I'm not like some weird furry exclusive person. That's weird. If you play like that, you're weird. I will use whatever tool it takes to get the job done. Let's save. Now, can I equip this healing potion? Yes, good. Alright, now I think if we hit 0 life, we will restore our health. Armed with this... Okay, yeah, we're taking way less damage from the fire. Well, getting clipped by the fire. Oh! Alright, so... don't fight this boss unless you're level 5. Holy shit, okay. Alright, down into the shrine we go. Notice that because we are underground in a dungeon, we are not regenerating hit points. My theory is that Adol is solar powered. Also, this isn't the, this isn't the music that I was talking about either, amazingly. That said, I do want to hear it in the modern soundtrack. Oh, that's good too. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's explore every inch of this dungeon. And, wait a minute. The crystal will show us the way. I think we should equip the crystal. Just in case. Ow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles! Man, what am I saying? Those aren't even the only options. Alright, we didn't finish exploring that floor, and I want to see if there's any... Whoop. Treasure chest. There is. Treasure box key. We got a brand new treasure box key. That means we can open that treasure chest down by the river. And there's other treasure chests. Silver bells. Silver bells. Relic said to have guards at Big Village. Alright, there was something else way over there. Ow. You never want to slam into an enemy head-on in this game. It always gives me a moment of fright, because I never know how much damage it's gonna do to just ram into an enemy straight on. Prison key. Nice. Anyway, yeah, Silver, if that boss is what put the brakes on your playthrough, I do not blame you. That boss is the first actual, like, challenge. First actual speed bump. First actual brick wall in your fucking face. of ease. And you notice that it stopped me dead for a little while before I had to regroup. The speed bump, yes. You engage in speed bump combat. Oh. Yeah, you want to lure guys like these out of the hallway. Yeah, it's just a floating disembodied head, nothing to worry about. And Ivory Key, we are being showered in keys! Ease 1, ancient keys vanished. Kept trying without going for the shield, so you weren't high enough level. Yeah. But you notice that it took me, I was like 6 hits in and dying when I was level 4. At level 5, I was just like, slash. Oh god. Oh god. I think we gotta go back up out the door for a minute. We gotta leave the dungeon. No, I said we gotta leave the dungeon at all. I never try to clear any dungeon in a Ys game on my first go. Not... Well, I did in, I did a little bit in Ys 8, but Ys 8 was different. This game has that attrition feel. You're expected to delve a little way into the dungeon, make some progress, map the place a little bit in your head. Then you come back up, you stop, you heal. You notice that we can see sunlight through the field. Well, no, that's at all light radius, never mind. But you stand still, you heal. You save, and you head back down again. It's like how Final Fantasy. The original Final Fantasy. You don't try and clear a dungeon in the original Final Fantasy in the first try. You push down a little, then you come back out, you use a tent or you hit it in, then you go back down. Necklace! Can I sell that or is that a gift? Gold necklace adorned with countless small rubies and patterns. It's in the sellables section, so I imagine that we can just get rid of it. Hey, we found more money. That all used the prison key. Oh, hello. Who are you? Adol introduced himself and explained his reason for coming to the shrine. Oh, what was the first RPG you ever played, Jay? My name is Fina. It feels like I've been locked up down here for my entire life. I remember it was a man in a black cape who put me here. He's a terrible man, who seems to control the very movements of the monsters. It's dangerous here, you should forget about me. Please hurry, get away from here while you can. Aveillon, I haven't heard Aveillon in a long time. Alright, let's take her with us. You're going to help me? You're saying I can leave this place? Adol, thank you so very much. Adol swore to Fina that he would lead her to a safe place. So Fina has 17 hit points. Ooh, the Mask of Eyes. The man in the black cape put that mask in here with me. Perhaps it could be of some use to you. Hides enemies, reveals secrets. Yeah, we can't see shit with this on. If there are enemies out there, like there were right there, why would he do that? Maybe to taunt? Maybe just... Enemies can and will hit Fina and kill her. More or less immediately. There is an interesting thing, though. If we had a magic mirror... If I... no, they don't one-hit her. Okay. That's good, but... If we had a magic mirror, we could paralyze an enemy, and then we could push Fina into the enemy, and have her bump system the enemy to death. And she would go up a level. Ah! Keeping Fina alive is tough, though. Oh! We're out. Good. Power leveling Sherry the Mouse? Yeah. Happily we can walk, which slows her down a little bit. But... she has some trouble with doors. Well, if you had been in a dungeon for, like, basically most of your life, you'd probably have some trouble navigating outside areas as well. Man, wasn't there this weird thing where, like, they just set Sherry's strength incredibly low, so if you gave her some kind of strength-boosting what's-it, you could have her equip, like, a claymore. Let's get Fina here back to town. Ultima is another game that is very much on my list. I'd like to play Ultima 4 in particular, but Ultima 4 is aged, and I don't know how well it will work. I'm alright, Ada. I'm just tired, that's all. Don't worry about me. Fina lapsed into unconsciousness. Adolf felt her forehead and confirmed she had a fever. Luckily, Jebba's house was very close. Adolf gently lifted Fina over his shoulder and promptly carried her to Jebba's. She's sleeping well. The medicine should help and a good night's rest, and she should be fine by morning. Still, no matter how you look at it, it's a very strange story. The sacred inner sanctum sealed under the shrine for so long becoming home for monsters. And a girl imprisoned there, no less. So much of this simply doesn't add up. Are you sure? Don't you worry. I'll take good care of her. She'll be up and about soon enough, good as new. Thank you, Jabba the Butt. The medicine seemed to have kicked in. Fina's breathing was steady and her fever had subsided. Alright, let's head back and talk to... We never found the actual Book of Ys that was supposed to be down there. Sounds like we're going back in. We're gonna have to use a mask, and it'll be easier to use that when we're not, you know, on an escort mission. Fina seems like she could walk through a forest with her arrow in her abdomen and not say anything. That reminds me of, Final Fantasy V. Reina the Martyr. Alright, we're gonna be putting the mask on and taking it off a lot. as we work through down here. Because I don't know, I don't remember where whatever secret is down here is. Happily, it all doesn't, need to see an enemy to instantly jib murder it with his bare sword. I wanted to say hands, but I guess not. But Adol doesn't have to see an enemy in order to just haste it. Blind bump system, yeah. I wonder if anybody's got a challenge run of this game, like Mask of Eyes only. Alright, I think there's stairs down that we need. We're heading in deep. The key is just to never stop charging, yeah. Adol, scream and sprint Christian. It's these narrow hallways that really worry me, though. Those narrow little hallways where I know I'm gonna faceplant directly into something. Right now, it won't kill me to bump them like once or twice. But later on, it would be... Yeah, it's like that. Later on, it would be like insta-jib on my side. Not there. But yeah, when I think of an Ys game, what I think of is running around at full speed while speed metal plays in the background, and I know that that wasn't the original creative intent, so to speak, but it's what happens. Yeah. You do not want to fight something in a narrow corridor. You'll lose, eventually. Whoa! Teleport! Alright, we don't... Ow! 55! Heal potion was found, but Ed already had it. He left it behind. Free healing potion, okay. Notice how we pinned a dude in the corner and just fucking shredded him. Oh, I guess we don't use the healing potion automatically. That's bad. Good to know, though. Good to know. Alright, we're gonna have to do that again. I'm sorry. At least we know where it is this time. Yeah, I can't apologize for every death. This is an Ys game. It's gonna fucking kill me. Scream, kick the door down, sprint through the halls, scream more, jib monsters into chunks, fuse with flame leaf. That is how I imagine Adol, yes. There's a scene in the Ys OVA. There was an anime adaptation, the first couple games. And...
I swear to you, your deaths will not be in vain! We're still alive, you moron!
Speaking of fun anime from the 80s. There's a scene in the anime adaptation of Ys 1 where Adol is just, like, sprinting through a field towards a dungeon or something, swinging his sword left and right, cleaving monsters in twain. And I was like, yeah, this is an accurate adaptation of the games right here. Brisk violence. That's what we're looking for. Need to see that one day. You know, I wonder, I'm just making a quick check in the background for something. No. Wait, anime series, yeah. I don't think they have it for watching. No, they don't have it for watching, unfortunately. You can... Anyway, there's an episode guide and a fun little download link if you know how to use a torrent program. Not that I'm suggesting piracy. I'm suggesting piracy. Anyway, there's a little more information on it. That'll probably tell you more than you really want to know about the plot of this series, though, so... The last game of the system that used the bump, probably 5. I think they went away, maybe it was 4. But I think they stopped using it for a little bit. For 3, definitely. And then... Oh, God, I don't know how to use the... Ah, there's a button. Okay. And we died anyway. Wow! Those guys are nasty. Alright, quick review. Thank you for killing the hero of Wrath of the Gods. I think you've done a public service to us all. Anyway, I don't believe they have the, Talwar or the... best armor, whatever it may be, I forget, in stock at the store yet, so what I'm gonna have to do is probably just not corner that guy and try to kill him. The smart thing to do is avoid that guy, and let's also save here. Memories of Salcedo was basically the same style as Dana. Yeah. But there were 2 other Ys 4s before there are 3 Ys 4s. And, you know, this series has a lot. On both the SNES and Genesis, and on the Mega Drive. No, not the Mega Drive. The other thing. The thing that sucks. The Master System. There was a Master System version of that, of Wanderers from Ys. There's, the PC version of... this series has so much. So much. I forgot where we go now. It's up here, right? Ah, Brenner. The thing about Ys is it keeps rebooting or remaking specific entries. That's true. Isn't there a PS2 version of, Catherine Lost City of Sand, Ys 5? That's the one that I never hear anyone talk about, because apparently it kind of sucks. Well, you know... Mask of the Sun and Catherine. Oh. Wait, are there 2 E5s also? God damn it. I'd forgotten that. I'd completely forgotten that. No, but yes. Thanks for clearing that up. Ah. Don't get cornered. Oh, Mask of the Sun was 4, right. Mask of the Sun was 4, and, so, I think Sea of Trees? E5 Expert was Kevin, but Kaiser Hack, yeah. Oh, God! Alright, that guy's a motherfucker, and I don't want to talk to him no more. An immense spider web. Do you know anything about the Wonder Boy / Adventure Island series, okay? God, I don't even know where to start. Nah, I'm not doing this right now. But Wonder Boy / Adventure Island is... / Monster Boy / Hudson's Adventure Island, well... Is there anything else that became... I don't know. No, let's go ahead and photosynthesize. Okay, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna try and... Can I save in the dungeon? Yeah, okay, I can save in the dungeon. I'm gonna save when we hit, 3. Monster Boy... Okay, yeah. Which became the Monster World Series. Which became, What is that spiritual successor that came out recently? Was that Monster Boy again? It was like Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. It was like the best fucking game of 20-something. 2021? I forget. Easily, like, the best game of its year, whatever year that was. Criminally undersold. I feel like, Lizard Cube, I think is their name? No, that's the people who did Wonder 3. Man, it occurs to me. None of y'all folk here saw me play either, Wonder Boy 3, the Dragon's Trap remake, or Monster Boy, did you? That was like streaming 1.0. That was a long time ago. None of y'all saw me stream those. Meat may proverbially be back on the menu. Game at a layer, yeah. So you'll notice that there is a little shadow of a door here. And that killed us. You saw me stream it. Okay, yeah. But... Oh, I'm nearly dead. I'm nearly dead. Yeah, well, you know what? Just a couple of people having seen them with no archive whatsoever is not enough for me. I'm gonna have to play those games again. No, no, don't try and talk me out of it. It's gonna have to happen. There is simply no recourse but to play those games again. Alright, let's try this goddess statue with a teleport. Whoop. Yeah, that guy is hitting hard. Ugh! A marble key, okay. Those guys hit like trucks. And these Blanca-looking fuckers don't hit much lighter. We're almost dead. Well, in fact, let's save in a second slot. Just in case. Whoop. You notice how close I came to hitting that guy? Doorways are Adolf's bane. Is this a boss room? If this is a boss room, I'm gonna fucking die. Feel ashamed? Nah, don't feel ashamed. Adolf sensed a terrifying bloodlust from within the passage. Some sort of great power was awakening. Some sort of great power that we would have to fight with 10 fucking hit points. Let's not do that. Let's go back up and out. Yeah, we're not regenning any health. Anyway, do not... Whoop. Anyway, do not feel ashamed, like, if I'm a little insecure about my voice. I will, I bear you no malice. Oh god, right, I have to... God, I gotta get past... Yep. We gotta get back out of the shrine, somehow, and, it's gonna be rough. Juked him! Ah, no, wrong way. Ah! Yeah, this is my own fault. But that's fine. This is fine. We can live through this. We can make it if we try. If we believe in ourselves. And don't fuck up. That's all we have to do, is not fuck up. If you're gonna fuck up, just don't do that. Oh! Okay, well that's cool. Equip. Well, shit! Okay, I don't think we're supposed to actually have gone this direction yet. Maybe. Whoa! I'm just gonna save over here. Ah! Okay, we're back to the big blue heads. The one remnant of Streaming 1.0, yeah. Only click on that if you want to hear me, like, completely unfiltered. I'm not proud of it, but there it is. Aha! Ah! Okay, that was 1 hit point. I can handle 1 hit point. But I can't handle 9 hit points. So let's not do that again if we can help it. And you know what? Here's a thought. When we get back up and out, let's... fucking... buy some more health potions. That would be a great idea. And yeah, I honestly thought I had deleted all of the Streaming 1.0 clips. I thought I had, like, completely nuked those. I'm actually surprised you found one, Flare. Where am I going? Where is the door? I think I've lost the door. I don't remember where it is. I didn't need the mask to get down here. Oh, God. Okay, that's downstairs. This is upstairs. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna eat a one-piece dead burger. Okay, heal up. Whew.
What I'm trying to say is maybe you ought to save.
Sure will. Anyway, once we do, I'm gonna go back to town. I'm gonna get a health potion. Then we're gonna delve back down there. We're gonna beat up whatever that boss is, if we can. We're only level 6. I don't know what level we have to be to beat him. Shield ring! Ooh. What does that do? Reduces all damage received by half. Yeah, if I had missed that, I would be a sad camper. I would have a sad... Okay, shut up. Thank you, shut up. If I had missed that, I would be extraordinarily sad. I would be, like, super duper sad. Because that is useful. It will help us to not die. It will help us not get our, you know, little delicate inner bits splattered all over the landscape like I'm doing to everybody else in the world. You beat Link Between Worlds missing the second tunic. That sounds like a challenge, but... This is not to, like, disparage the accomplishment, but Link Between Worlds seems like the kind of game where you're allowed to miss some shit, like... Because of the whole optional equipment system. The rental system, or whatever. That said, it is still a Zelda game, so beating it with only, like, partial damage reduction is still pretty damn good. Am I even thinking of the right Zelda game? Is that the one where you rent stuff? Yeah. Well, either way, I'm impressed by that. Like, it feels like stuff is very missable in that game, so I don't know. I would hope you weren't dying left and right, because... Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. That triggers the whole side tangent that I've been building up for a while, but I don't know if it really needs to be... Well, I don't know if I really need to be like, you triggered my trap card, and spout off a whole load of bullshit right now. You triggered my trap card. I was thinking about things. There was a box and it was locked. And it was in this... It was not in this area. It was off to the other side, wasn't it? Tunic is in the final dungeon, a few rooms before the boss. God damn it. I hate when that happens. But yeah, I'm just looking for that one treasure chest. I've never actually played A Link Between Worlds. I got super hyped when it was announced. And then I never actually played it. Now, there was a locked chest somewhere, and I'm trying to remember where. I think it was a little bit more south. The Bell doesn't bother to hold your hand. You mean the first one? No. What in the... Where is that one locked chest? I've gone in circles, like, all over the map. Minish Cap. I wish. I wanted to love Minish Cap so bad. I wanted to love that game so much. But it feels like so much going back and forth and back and forth and kinstones and back and forth and kinstones and... And then you fuse the kinstones and they don't fucking do anything. It's like, congratulations, a chest appeared and there's 20 bucks in it. You live in... yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not, like, a game that people can enjoy. I've played it through twice. So, you know... Obviously I got something out of it. I just feel like... So many kinstones... Okay, I'm never gonna find that chest that I'm thinking of. I am terminally lost. There was a treasure chest that was locked, but it is not here now. It is not in my brain space. Wonder if Celine will ever play Zelda's Adventure. I mean... One of them was bugged, so you can't use it and you'll miss 100% completion. I don't even care about 100% completion. I was just like, please give me something interesting. Like, the way the game was presented, it was like... You travel the world for years, and you find the person with your matching stone. And you put them together. And you finally found your magical related kin. And somewhere a chest opened, and it had, like, $15. Somewhere a wall moved to the side, and there's some arrows in there. And I was just like, please, or a piece of paper. Yeah, why did I just get a piece of paper? Paper with several lines of an unreadable language written on it. Oh, I know who this goes for. Who this goes to. It's a Reddit post. See, I'm still thinking about that, like, rant that I have in my brain, but everything you guys say makes me feel worse about talking. It is amazing. Anyway, no, this is fucking this is a forest. Alright, I gotta go back to the other way. No, I know you guys love me. I'm just, like, self-conscious about this. Because what I'm thinking kinda fuck with the entire paradigm of what I do. But you know, RPGs put, like, there's so many things in RPGs. Any given Final Fantasy has, like, you come to a crossroads, there's treasure to the east, the north, the northeast, the south, and the west. And the actual product to the southwest. And getting any, like, 2 of those treasures will make you completely able to just absolutely fuck over the next boss in line. So, why are people completionists when getting 2 treasures out of 6 will keep you on the power curve, but getting all 6 treasures puts you above the power curve, kicking so much ass the game is just a straight walk? Like, it's okay to miss some stuff, you know? It's okay to not 100% the game, because there's so many resources available to you, you can curb stomp it anyway. And it's been kind of beaten at me. You get enough challenge surviving life, you want a cakewalk. That's valid. Shipment of the Tower isn't available. Alright. And the large shield is now actually a downgrade. The large shield is now actually a downgrade for us. So what about armor? The reflex! Flex! Flex! You like the game and 100%ing it means you get to play more? Yeah! Have 100 hours in Vampire Survivors and I bounced off it immediately. That is definitely not true. How long do I have in Vampire Survivors? 12 hours. Okay, but that's not immediately, though. I have 90 achievements in the thing. $5,000 gold for the reflex armor. Alright, we'll buy it. But yeah, I'm still poking Vampire Survivors every now and then. The equip menu, right. Okay, we have much higher defense now. Good, good. Let's save. Now we can still afford a healing potion, which I think we have to go back to the first town for. This is the guy whose big brother tried to fight with a pickaxe. I am Rhea, poet and okay. Her silver harmonica. 12 hours, 90 achievements, 115 hours, and 204 achievements. I think, yeah. Yeah. Can we give the paper to her? Not until... Yeah, she has to have her harmonica back. But I think she is who we give this paper to. Anyway, I am still dabbling in Vampire Survivors. I kind of want to pick up, like, the DLC I'm missing, but I gotta get paid first, and I haven't in a while. It's fine, though. Like, I still dabble in it. I've never filled a regional dex. I don't really see a need to. I like Pokemon, but I like Pokemon as a straight playthrough experience. As straight as you can be while playing Pokemon. Right, we just need to pick up... Whoops. No, wrong way to... Yeah. Celine, believe me, I am not disparaging the idea of fun, and if that's what you took from it, I hate that my phrasing is that fucking terrible. I never feel like I can convey an idea properly, you know? I was pretty sure there was a thing that sells healing potions here. Where the fuck is the store? Alright, maybe I was wrong about there being a store here. Is this it? No, this is a tavern. Okay, this is a weapons store. But I thought there was, like, the, that shady-looking motherfucker. Maybe he was in the next town up? I do get why people would overtune themselves, but I see people go out of their way to overtune themselves and then complain that the game is too easy. Like, I have definitely seen people go, like, well, you know, I had to grind for every boss, but when I did grind for them, I just knocked them over immediately. There was no challenge. And, like, yeah, man. Not only did you grind for every boss, you followed a guide for every treasure chest and found 3 secret swords and a secret summon. Oh no, he doesn't sell any more healing potions. Let's buy the Warp Wing at least. He doesn't sell any more healing potions! Fuck! Alright. Let's go fight the boss down there. And if we die, we die. And if we die before the battle's through, tell your mom, tell your dad we were super rad. There is something to be said for games where the difficulty of boss is a binary, where you do no damage or kill the boss in 3 hits when you've gained a single level. You say Terranigma. I think immediately of both, well, Eve, which I'm playing, and Chrysalis, where your sword is literally not allowed to do damage until you've gained a certain level. You have to cross a level threshold before you're allowed to even do a point of damage. Alright, we're going down there, we're gonna kick some ass. No, we're not. We're gonna go back out the front door, and then we're gonna kick some ass. I suppose that another reason, another reason for the whole breaking the power curve thing is that if you're inexperienced with the genre, it can sometimes be hard to tell where the power curve even is. Sometimes not even if you're inexperienced with the genre, sometimes if you're inexperienced with a specific game. Like fucking, the entire Shin Megami Tensei series. It can be really hard to tell where the intended power curve for one of those even is. Are my spells not working because my mage is underleveled, or are my spells not working because these enemies resist elements or magic? Or are my spells not working because spells don't work in this game, and if you're expecting to be a mage, you're dumb. Don't do that. There are a lot of potential reasons. Playing Glory of Heracles 4, for example, a lovely, previously untranslated SNES game. It was translated by a fan translation group, and I played it. And there's magic in that game, where I have no idea what it is or what it's for. I used some magic spells repeatedly, and they, like, changed the background different colors. And as far as I can tell, that is it. I don't know what those spells do. I don't know if I was not capitalizing on some kind of elemental system. But, you know, ignoring that branch of magic was all I could do because there was no manual. So, I'm slapping into so much stuff right now. I gotta, like, actually concentrate. Final Fantasy II. Final Fantasy II is very brutal, yes. Final Fantasy II is pick a god and pray, the role-playing experience. And I wonder how much of that, again, is you don't have a manual. Does the original manual for Final Fantasy II say something like, you know... Oh, God. I'm gonna fucking die. This is... Wow! I can't actually hurt him. Welcome to Generation. What generation? Oh, the damage generator, yeah. Anyway, I hope that fulfilled everyone's, latent desire to see Animal pinned in a corner by a monster that looks like Blanca from Street Fighter 2. And just savaged vigorously. Hi, YouTube. How you doing? Anyway, that was saying, I wonder how much of Final Fantasy II's difficulty was because we did not get a manual that specifically spelled out, like, hey, stuff is this way, or here's a world map, by the way, or, you know, just a simple damage guide in the manual, like, this weapon is stronger than others. Does anyone have a translated manual for Final Fantasy II NES? Hope you remember what yeah! Hope you remember what Milwa does. Phantasy Star. The Phantasy Star is called. What does Fall do? What does What do? Okay, you can probably guess that one. Thank you, Jades. Phantasy Star wasn't Fall and what? Then clearly I'm misremembering. What was Phantasy Star's elemental spell? No, it was something in German. Boy and what? Okay, yeah. Oh no, there's a lot of clips being thrown around, actually. What's going on? Yeah, Milwa was Shin Megami Tensei, I got that. All of the... Oh god, okay. Thank you all, I love you. Get out of my house. It was Withered... Oh, see, the only spell I remember from Wizardry is Totowan. And I'll use the Ivory Key. Wait, is this a different place than it was before? No one entirely because you can't leave. Yeah. Dragon. How do you fight a dragon in the bump system?
Look! Dragon! Ah! Look! Dragon! Big! Strong!
Ironically, this boss is much easier than the previous boss. Simply booms the dragon. Adol found a hidden room behind the wall. And by found a hidden room, I mean kick the wall down. Book of Ease has been obtained. Let's get this back to Sarah. And then we'll go ahead and call it for now. That was easy? That was easy. It's so easy. Happy-go-lucky. We are the adults. We did it with boobs, 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 bops, 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 bops. Yeah! Yada, 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 yada. I have a drink. I fucking forgot that. Liquid's doing this! Ah, is this the right way? Yeah, this is the right way. You notice how easy this, return trip... You notice how easy this return trip is?
Once again, I don't remember anything. Maybe this is just a normal state of mind.
Oh god. Maybe this is just a normal state of mind. Maybe this is just a New York state of mind. I don't know. I mean, on one hand, yes. But on the other hand, if you've never played Saga Frontier, do you know what a DSC is? Much less why that would be the ultimate attack. Ah, the Benstein. Oh, bootleg Nintendo. Where's the door? How do I leave? Does a bus come through here? Okay. I think brownstone, because, I don't know. I read a lot of books set in, like, 1970s, 80s New York. Bolt stone because using it casts lightning on enemy. Yeah, I wouldn't have got that. And I'm gonna be honest, among the candidates for what game I would be playing tonight, I thought really, really hard about pulling out, like, WSOI translated Breath of Fire 2 SNES ROM and giving that a spin. I thought about it really hard. The only reason that I didn't was because I was after, like, Star Ocean and Digimon and all the stuff I've been playing. I was kind of in the mood for a shorter weekend game. But Breath of Fire 2 and 3 are still very, very high on the list. The PSP version of Breath of Fire 3 in specific. PSP Breath of Fire 3 is way up there in terms of games that I guess I have to give a second shot. Oddly enough, Breath of Fire 4 is not on the list. Why PSP? I can emulate it easier. Well, no, it's not easier. I don't know. Maybe just because it's the most recent release. And I tend to go for those. There's no specific reason. Breath of Fire 4 won't be on my personal list until I've either played and beaten either Breath of Fire 2 or 3. I feel like I have to clear that particular barrier. That's right, they fixed that one thing. Because I know it would trip me up. And it's probably gonna trip me up anyway, because I'm probably gonna walk off in immediately the wrong direction. Yeah, I think they did. For those of you following along at home, or not following, it's case may be, Breath of Fire 3 has an endgame desert, where someone tells you to travel one direction, but you in fact have to travel the other on the PlayStation. And that's just it's a thing that everybody knows. If you're gonna play the game, you kind of just know it. Or you did from when you were in my generation, because of magazines. But they fixed that in PSP, in the PSP release. So anyway, Breath of Fire 4 is... it's on my mind often, but... I don't know, there's a lot of... There's so damn many video games. And, like, if I play... This isn't a specific complaint about Breath of Fire 4, but if I play, like... Breath of Fire, if I play Final Fantasy VIII, because I love Final Fantasy VIII. If I play, I don't know, Shin Megami Tensei Persona or something, who is gonna play Legend of Legaia 2? Who is gonna play Metal Saga? Who is gonna play Saga Frontier? To be fair though, Celine, I think that's one of only 2 things they fixed in the entire game. And the first one was changing a character's color palette away from Ultraman looking to something else. So, like... they changed exactly 2 things in that entire game. I walked back to this town again, and Sarah is in town 2, not town 1. Way to go, navigationally challenged. Yeah, it's more than Breath of Fire 2 ever got. Every single version of Breath of Fire 2 has used the exact same translation, and that translation is busted as hell. The GBA re-release, the WiiWare re-release, the Switch re-release. Every single version of Breath of Fire 2 has used that same translation. And that's why I'm using a fan translation when I play it. If there ever is a Saga Frontier 2... oh, God! I have never played more than an hour of Saga Frontier 2. You are Adol, are you not? I'm afraid I have bad news. Sarah was murdered, though we know not who is responsible. That poor woman. Please take this book. She gave it to me shortly before her death. Well, Rip, Sarah, we barely knew you. We knew you for 14 seconds. You had a single frame. She said to give it to a red-haired swordsman named Adol, and she smiled as she spoke your name. I thought she was joking, but then I should have known better. She is a fortune teller, after all. Ah, yes, it seems that with her last dying breath, she muttered, "Adol, abandoned mine at Roston." As your name was spoken, I assumed you would understand the message she wished to convey. So yeah! We had one character who trusted us in this town, and she immediately died. The end! For now. That's all we're playing tonight, because I want to eat something and take a rest. But we will be playing more of this tomorrow night. We will avenge the death of fortune teller Sarah. We will charge into battle. And we will maybe find a silver harmonica. Yeah, every time. I'm sorry, it's just how it is. I do not control the scripts of games written in 1987. Anyway. Yep, that's where we're cliffhangering. And I am gonna go ahead and set you all free. I hope you have a good night. I hope you have a, good, well, it's a bit premature to wish you a good weekend, but I'm gonna get some food and pop off. See y'all later. Thank you for coming.